This is Frodo's third session with the head collar on, and I'm pleased to say I do manage to film the head collaring process in this video. We drifted out of view in the last two, which was rather frustrating, so I'm really pleased that this time I can show you the process that I went through. Frodo was impossible to catch. He had issues with trusting people, and so I've been working with him to get him comfortable with being caught on the end of the lunge line, using the rope at the end of the lunge whip to catch him with. And then I edge closer with the rope halter and work my way towards his neck so that I can drop it over and scoop up his nose. This is the third time that I've done this with Frodo, so he's still uncertain, he's still a bit hesitant and unsure. But I'm just really pleased I can show you all how we're going about it at the moment. When he resists and moves away, I try to maintain the contact and maintain the distance between us and drift with him. And I'm using the rope on the end of the lunge line to just hold him in place and stop him from drifting too far. I'm waiting for his head to come back towards me before I drop the halter on the other side. I'm all fingers and thumbs, trying to scoop the head collar underneath now and up over his nose, trying to hold everything, the rope halter and the lunge whip, and trying to make sure that Frodo doesn't drift too far away. Had me all a bit confused, but I'm pleased to say that we got the head collar on and he's quite relaxed about it. This is a massive step for Frodo. I've had him for just over 3 years, and in the last 2 months we've been working intensively to try and deal with his issue around being impossible to catch. I created a round pen and we started working at liberty to create connection. I worked on drawing him to me and getting him comfortable with touch by using the lunge whip as an extension of my arm so that I could touch his neck and his body to get him prepared for the haltering process. It's taken a little while, but with regular sessions we've managed to get here, which is brilliant. I'm just tying the end of the lunge whip to the head collar so that I can shuffle across and get my lead rope, which is over by the fence. Before I do that, I give Frodo lots of nice neck scratches. I found a spot on his neck that he really likes and it seems to relax him. So I'm setting up a pattern. When he has the head collar on, he gets some neck scratches, we relax for a moment, trying to go about things in a really nice and calm manner to undo the negative experiences he had in the past around being caught and having the head collar on. I'm mindful to go about things in a really steady, consistent manner, trying to repeat the things that I've been doing at liberty with Frodo to get close to him so that I don't overwhelm him just because I've now got him on the lead rope. As you can see, I'm very happy to have him head collared and on the lead rope for a third time. So it's 3 days in a row now he's had the head collar on, and each put it on a bit quicker. This was by far the quickest. And he's been more relaxed each time. He knows now that we go through the process of the head collar on, neck scratches, relaxing, standing still. I'm trying to assess how he feels about touch all over his body. In the last 2 sessions, I managed to touch his neck and some of his chest and side. Now I'm working down his back, just seeing how he feels about touch in different places. He needs to have his hooves done soon, so my aim is to see how he feels about having his legs touched and whether he'll offer to pick them up. So we've done our nice little introduction, head collar on, relaxed start to the session. Now I'm asking him to follow a feel from the lead rope, which he does nicely, and asking him just to follow me to build his confidence so that I'm not facing him all of the time. He's such a sweet boy. He understands steady pressure quite well from the lead rope and is very sensitive. As you can see, there's some hesitation when I approach, and that's something that we're going to keep chipping away with so that I can eventually head collar him without having to use the lunge whip. So I keep reapproaching on that side to try and get him more comfortable with it. Because he's enjoying having scratches and touch, I'm using this to my advantage, so when he does let me in, I'm making him feel good by giving him scratches and touches. So he is very hesitant on his right hand side, as you can see here. He's got quite used to me on his left hand side from all the work we've been doing in trying to get the head collar on, but he does hesitate, and there is more resistance to that right hand side, so that's something that I'm aware of that we have to keep working on. Asking for him to back up here. I want him to do it off of the lead rope, not just from my energy. And he steps back, which is nice. So at the moment I'm just evaluating where Frodo's at with things. He's had just over 3 years of doing nothing, just being a semi-wild pony with his herd mates. So I need to see where he's at with things. There I'm asking for a hind end yield. It's not perfect, but he's offering, he understands. He's a good boy, he tries really hard, he's lovely to work with. I do feel so lucky, I've got a brand new pony to play with. So asking for the hind end yield on the other side now. He's such a good boy, making a real effort, and each time I ask him to do these things, he's getting more responsive. So at the moment, all of the work that I'm doing with Frodo is just about getting to know him, really. Us sharing some time together, me seeing what he's offering, what his understanding of things are, and from that I can make a plan for how to work with him, what areas he needs to build confidence in the most, other than the catching. That's going to be an ongoing process. So there I just asked for him to move his front feet across, which he did, off of the lead rope, and my intention. Every time I ask him to do something, I ask him nice and quietly and then give him a moment just to pause and reflect before asking him to do something else. I'm mindful that it's all new to him, especially working one-to-one with me like this. There he made such a good effort, crossed his feet over and he stepped towards me. That was lovely. building his confidence with people, with me, is really important. Our bond and him trusting me and seeing me as a leader will hopefully give him more confidence and help him in developing his skills that he needs to see the farrier and enjoy his life. So I'm just testing how he feels about his legs here. I can't wait to have his hooves done. It will be very satisfying when it does happen, and I'm sure he'll feel a lot better. So I find a safe area to touch, an area that he's comfortable with, which is his neck, and then I work outwards and downwards from there. I'm going down his leg now. I always do it with scratches so that they can... And he picked his foot up quite nicely. Such a good boy. Oh, bless him. So as I was saying, yeah, I find an area that they like to be touched, that they're comfortable with being touched. For Frodo, it's his neck area, and then I can work outwards from there and always return back to that spot. Trying to work on the right hand side now. So I'm having to use my arm just to stop him from blocking me. You can see he's really quite unsure about that side, which is funny because when we first started working at Liberty, he didn't want me on his left hand side. So here I just ask him to stand, and then I use my arm to sort of guide his face out of the way and to get to his neck. And then when he's comfortable with me touching his neck, I can start to creep forwards and around to that side more. I'm just waiting for him to soften a little bit before I start progressing towards him or closer. So testing his legs here, working down. What's lovely is that he's not dashing away or he's not worried about it in any way. He's quite comfortable to stand still. He could move if he wanted to, I wouldn't stop him. But he's happy standing still and letting me touch him, which is really positive. Spending a lot of time with lots of contact in a nice calm way, and I can have a look at where he's most sensitive, what he enjoys. He can get a feel for my energy. There, he moved away, but that's okay. He can't really make mistakes at the moment because it's all about gathering information. He's just telling me how he feels about things. So I'm not judging him on anything. I'm not going to ask him to stand still and pick up his feet or correct him for moving. It's all just information at the moment. Him letting me know how he feels about certain things and what his reactions to being unsure are. And he's very sweet. He just steps away if he's unsure, but he doesn't step too far. He doesn't freak out and rear up. His reaction is very appropriate for a conversation. He's letting me know he's not quite comfortable with that. That's fine. We're in the early days of our relationship and conversation, and it's really important that I pay attention to those little things, and so that he knows that I'm paying attention and not forcing him to do things when he's not quite sure or certain. Because he is so sweet and gentle, the more I can build his confidence, the more I think he will offer to do things quite willingly. He's very sweet. He's a lovely pony. Very special. So here I'm approaching the head collaring area again, more upright, a bit more energy. My posture is more assertive now than it was at the start. I'm being a bit more bouncy. I'm trying to increase it steadily and not overwhelm him too much by jumping up and down like a fool. We'll get to that eventually. But for the moment, just every session I'm increasing a little bit more to try and get him desensitized to it. And soon enough I'll be taking the lead rope off and trying to approach him with the head collar on to see if I can catch him with the head collar on, and then using the head collar with another head collar over the top to try practicing. So we'll just be doing it all in stages. Here I'm just feeling the head collar areas, pretending like I'm taking it off or putting it on the top of his head to get him used to me reaching over and under to put the head collar on. Just getting him really familiar with me touching his face and it not being stressful or anything to worry about. He stayed still through that, was very positive, so going back to some nice neck scratches for him. He does really like it under his mane because he gets a bit of a goofy lip, which is very sweet. So now I'm just testing his confidence by asking him to walk towards me on a small circle. So walking towards me with me facing him is much more direct, a bit more intimidating. I want to see how he feels about doing that. Change direction now. Asking him to walk towards me on a small circle, which he does nicely. And then yielding his hind end to bring him to standstill, and he's facing me like such a good boy. I love that he puts a little sniff out and he's willing to just have a little nose contact there. He's looking at me, he's engaged, he's paying attention. He's just wonderful to work with. It's so much fun. I like that he's curious about me. I feel that he's soaking up my energy all of the time and getting a read on me. Who is this crazy lady? And why is she scratching me all the time? It's lovely to see him being so relaxed and chilled about it all. Our first few sessions, I didn't really want to drive him too much or do anything too hectic with him because he's such a nervous, anxious pony, and we're early days in the head collaring lead rope connection process. I just wanted these first few sessions to be nice and calm, very positive, with some leadership in there, asking him to do yields and to follow, but mainly just to get to know each other and to assess where he's at. So here I've worked down to touching his back now and onto his bottom. He seemed to quite like the scratches just above his tail. So it's brilliant that he's been positive about me touching his front legs and actually picked both of them up. So I'll work towards picking up his back legs soon, probably not in this session. Just getting him comfortable with me further back on him so that I can be confident about touching down his legs and seeing how he feels about that. I have to say I don't feel threatened by Frodo. in any way. All of his reactions so far have shown me that he would move away if he was unsure about something. But it's always good to be mindful. I'm not going to rush into putting my head down by his back legs until I've got a read on how comfortable he is, and until he's got to know me a bit better and I can see how he feels about me further back. Because he could still panic, he could still have a little moment and do something just on instinct or reflex, because he has still got some nervousness there and he's still unsure about certain things. So I don't want to put him in a situation where he's going to do something that I don't want because I ask too much of him. I want to set him up for success. So here you can see he was a little bit resistant to me getting on that right side, but much easier than it has been previously. He's getting more comfortable with it, and now I'm just working back on his back. I've wanted to give Frodo scratches and just some attention and fuss for so long. It was strange having a pony that I hadn't had contact with, because all of the other ponies I have had contact with, and he was the only one that I wasn't able to win over with scratches and affection, because he'd had previous negative experiences and just he couldn't relax enough to have contact with me. So this really is a dream come true. It was only a few months ago I couldn't get near Frodo. He would come up to me, he would give me a sniff. You could offer him a carrot and he would grab it and go. But if you tried to approach with a head collar, if you tried to stroke him on his cheek or his neck, he would leg it. He'd be gone. And he would hide behind the other ponies in the herd as well. So he used them as a barrier and would always be behind them or hiding in some way. So it was easy for him to stay back. I think sometimes having a herd can be helpful with building confidence. The other ponies really helped Runa, who was wild for just over 10 years. They really helped his confidence. He would watch them with me and he was quite bold. So he would come forward and was quite happy to have that contact, was confident about it. But he'd not had previous negative experiences. He'd been wild, so he was just full of instinct. And he'd been wild as a stallion, so a lot of instinct. Frodo, on the other hand, he's the only pony that I have that had lived in a domestic setting, that had had previous owners after he was taken off of the moor as a baby. And he got moved around a bit and split up from his buddy that he'd lived with since he was a baby, really abruptly. So he had lots of sudden changes in his life. He didn't trust humans. He'd had experiences of being trapped and tricked so that people could catch him. He'd had head collars left on him so that people could sort of grab at them to catch him. So he became very suspicious about everything. And undoing those negative experiences has been hard. It has taken a long time, and I tried many things before I set up the round pen and applied the new horsemanship techniques that I had learnt from Ryan Rose. Oh, it's lovely there that I love it when he gets curious about me, and when I'm I touched his legs and he was very positive about it. He didn't pick them up. So as the session has progressed, he has got more relaxed. He's more relaxed about me on his sides and touching his body all the way back, lowering his head a bit. the flies were bothering a little bit here. There was one fly in particular that really kept going for him. I really felt for him. I wanted to flick it away, but I didn't think it would be very helpful if I started waving my arms around. But really positive that I've managed to touch his front legs. He's picked up both front feet, touched all of his neck, all over his back and sides, his rump on both sides. He stood still and been settled. He follows the field so nicely. He leads beautifully. It's really nice leading him. I'm really excited about all of the things that I'm going to be doing with Frodo in the future. My mind is buzzing with all of the stuff that I can see us doing together. It's going to be fun. But most of all, I feel just grateful that I can get a head collar on him so that we can get his hooves done, so that he can see a vet if he needed to. It's just so important to be able to catch him and give him the care that he needs. Head collar off. That's the end of our session. So he'll have 2 days off now, maybe a few days, I'm not sure. I'm just working out what to do as I plan on what I'm going to do training-wise with the other ponies as well. But that's his 4 days completed, and now he'll have some rest days. But I'm so proud of him, so chuffed with his progress and his willingness. And thank you for joining our session and our journey. Do subscribe to the channel and give us a like. It all helps in supporting us. Thank you.